Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jorge Marbo Alvarado Bermudez one more time coming to you to talk about politics, social affairs, and things like that. Just wondering, have you seen what Robert Deniro has done? Unbelievable. Such a nice actor. I mean, admired for so many people, including myself. He's been one of my favorites for a long time. Not to say forever, right? Robert De Niro is being around, but mostly going into interview on many channels and TV shows, mostly for those guys related to him. I'm talking about far leftists mostly, like Jimmy Kimmel, like Stephen, don't remember his name, he's very famous also. French descendants actually, but I don't remember his name. You might know who I'm talking about. I think he works for NBC or NBC if I don't mistake. Anyway, some of those guys freaking out already for the situation, political facts in the United States and the world. They start seeing Mr. Trump very close to win the election, as we have to expect, thanks to the Democrats' way of doing politics, trying to go against Trump, destroy him. And what we have as a result is a completely different story. Let's go back to Mr. De Niro. I've been very surprised about the performance of Mr. De Niro. He's a talented actor. We all love him. But actually, we never knew about his mental skills. It's not that I would like to offend anyone, but it's a lot we are watching Mr. De Niro. He was talking about going to normal. He's trying to understand the next election and trying to lecture American people and saying that we have two options, right? In the next November for the election in the United States, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. He tried to show us like Donald Trump going to be a great danger for the country. Fears, violence, unrest, I guess. And then we have another option, which is Joe Biden, according to him, going back to normal. That's what he said. Going back to normal. So I'm just wondering what Mr. De Niro understands by normal. Let's focus on two facts, right? Joe Biden been there for 3 years already, 3 years and so. I guess with too far from being normal. Normal to me is keeping a society as it's been for a long time. In the case of the United States, we've been a capital society with religious values like Christianity. Very cultural profile, capitalist, and that's exactly what the Republican Party represents. We're talking about Republican Party, so Donald Trump, we're talking about conservatism. And conservatives, that's what they do. Conservatives keep tradition. Donald Trump is fighting exactly for that, to keep that tradition. Americanism, fighting for the United States values. Joe Biden is the opposite situation. Joe Biden represents the social part in American politics. It's not too surprised that we have seen so many changes in today's United States situation. Socially, politically, economically, you bet. So with Joe Biden, we have a lot of changes. It's about 15-20% of the population is not going to church. It's being in that regard a disaster. Economically, we don't have much to talk about it. You've seen the situation. You're going to the supermarket, you spend your money trying to purchase some eggs, rice, breads, enough to understand what's going on, how bad we are doing it. That's not normal. So I can't be more disagree with Mr. De Niro. you also talk about I say normal, right? I don't know. It seems to me Mr. Deniro is taking most American people like not too smart, maybe, can I say? Well, it's a thing we gotta be clear about that. It seems to me Mr. Deniro don't understand the term normal. Normal is something different. And this is exactly what Donald Trump is trying to do, going back to normal, to keep Americans wealthy again, to keep American Christians with the religious values and family values and all this kind of stuff. Well, they're freaking out. Let's see what happens. I'm quite sure we're going to be doing much better. Everything seems to be very good. So let's talk about another things later on. I'm going to be regarding you one more time again. So this is Jorge Marlboro Alvarado Bermudez. Thanks for having me one more time. Then I'll talk to you and see you next time. Thank you.